Welcome to my tutorial series on built-in functions in Python. Today I will cover next 5 built-in functions. Let's start with dictionary function, which is used to create new dictionary object. Dictionary function takes two optional arguments. If you call dictionary function without any argument, dictionary function returns an empty dictionary object. If you have keyword arguments, as shown in the example, dictionary function converts the keyword arguments to a dictionary object. You can also pass a dictionary object as argument, in which you again get a dictionary object as output. Suppose you have a dictionary object and keyword arguments, you can call dictionary function to join them together to get a new dictionary object. You can also pass an iterable object as first argument, in which each item in the iterable must itself be an iterable with exactly two objects, as shown in the following examples. Similarly, you can also pass keyword arguments after an iterable object. So in a nutshell, built-in function dictionary is used to create a new dictionary object. Now let's move to next function help. Help is an extremely useful function in Python if you need a quick help. If you call help function without any argument, it will take you into Python's interactive help system, where you can enter name of any module, keyword or topic to get help. You can also get a list of available modules, keywords, symbols or topics by typing their names. If you want to quit Python's interactive help system, just type quit to return to normal integrated development environment. If the argument is a string, then the string is looked up as name of module, function, class, method, keyword or documentation topic, and help page is printed on the console. If the argument is any other kind of object, a help page on that object is generated as shown in the example. The next function directory is also a very useful function in Python. The purpose of directory function is to find out what names are defined in a given namespace, and it returns a list of those names. If called without argument, it returns a list of names defined in the local namespace, as shown in the example. You don't need to worry about special functions, those start and end with underscore, and they are used by Python itself. In next example, I have imported sysmodule. Now when I call directory function, you can see sysmodule is also listed in local namespace. Similarly, my own objects are also listed in local namespace. Now when I call directory function with an argument, it returns a sorted list of attributes and methods belonging to that object. Keep in mind, in Python everything is an object, so I can also pass class name or module as an argument in directory function. In this example, I have a string object myString. Now in next line, I call directory function with my string as argument. As you can see, directory function returns a sorted list of all attributes and methods belonging to my string object. Divmod function combines both float, division and modulo operation into a single function. This function takes two non-complex numbers as arguments and returns both quotient and remainder as tuple. If both arguments are integer, then the result is exactly if you have done the division and modulo operations separately. If either of the argument is float, the quotient returned is equal to if you have called mathflow function, but modulo operation remains same. Now let's move to our last function sum. Sum function is very easy to use and it takes an iterable like list as argument. It returns the sum of all the elements of that iterable from left to right. The iterable items are normally numbers and must not be of type string. The start argument has default value of 0. You can set the start value to some other integer value to add that value to your total sum, as shown in the example. I hope you have now basic understanding of all the functions we have covered in this tutorial. Thank you for watching and please subscribe my channel for future tutorials.